Greetings! Here's how you can quickly create a lab exam for your class. Click the three lines at the top left corner to open the menu, then select Lab Exam. Once you select Lab Exam, you can close the side menu by clicking the Close button. Now, click on Create a Lab Exam to get started. Now, select Create manually to set up the lab exam yourself. Now, enter the lab exam name and select the class and division. The subject will be automatically selected as Computer Science. Then click Next to continue. Here, you can add multiple sessions and even rename them as needed. For example, I've renamed Section 1 to HTML. To create a question, click on the plus icon next to the section named HTML. Now, select the type of question, for example, HTML, Python, or visual coding. Here, I'm selecting HTML. Next, provide a clear title for the question. Now, enter the question in the provided text box. Now, enter the marks in the top right corner, and then click Save. Click on Add Session to include another session in the lab exam. Now, rename the new session to match the topic it covers. To create a question, click on the plus icon next to the section named Visual Coding. Now, select the type of question. This time, I'm choosing Visual Coding. Enter the question title and the question in the respective fields. Now, enter the marks and click Save. Now, let's add another section and see how to include theory questions in the lab exam. Let's rename the session to match the theory topic. Now, click the plus icon next to the section named Viva. You'll see an option called Add Theory Question. Click on it to view different types of theory exam questions you can choose from. Here, I'm choosing MCQ as the type. As mentioned earlier, we need to provide the question title and the question. Add the multiple choice options for the question, and remember to tick the correct answer so it's evaluated accurately. Now, enter the marks for the question and click Save. Now, let's add one more theory question in the Viva session. This time, I'm adding a descriptive question. Now, let's enter the question title and the question. Now, enter the marks and click Save to add the question. Once all the questions are added, you can go ahead and publish the exam. While publishing the exam, you can also set the exam duration and choose the exam type. If you'd like, you can even add a cover image. Once everything is set, just click Publish. Now, you can assign the exam to students. Just click on Assign. Now, select the class and division. If you want to assign the exam to all divisions, simply click on All. Now, you have two options to assign the exam. To assign it immediately, click Assign Now. If you want to schedule it for a later time or date, select Schedule for Later, then choose the desired date and time. You also have the option to show the report and leaderboard on the student side. Simply check the boxes if needed. These settings are optional. You can also add custom instructions before the exam and a custom message after it. These are optional. If not provided, the default text will be shown. Once everything is set, click Assign.